Hey guys, welcome back to the Lazy Tech Guys. And if you want to learn how to make money with your tech, get some tips, tricks, see some cool projects and some how-to videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss a thing when we release a new video. Hey guys, so today what we're going to do is talk about how to set your router up to automatically reboot so you don't have to keep pulling that power plug out of the back. Now, what this is going to do is head off the problems that you have with your router locking up, things like that, because it doesn't get rebooted. Some routers, as I'm sure you well know, you have to unplug, plug back in, and do all that fun stuff with. So if you have an ASUS, today we're going to be using the ASUS RT-AC 1900. It's the one that we have installed right now. So this is what we're going to use as an example. This is a streaming router and it works very well. We are not going to do an actual review of this router right now, but what we're going to do is show you how to make this automatically restart. Now, if your ASUS router doesn't look like this, either you've got an extremely old one, or you may have to update your firmware, which may or may not work. But any router within the last few years should look like what you see on your screen now. And so this should work with most of those. The firmware is set up to do this. So all you got to do is come down and hit this administration button here. So it's right there. You're going to come on over to your systems tab, and then you're going to come down here to this miscellaneous, and right here the very first thing is enable the reboot schedule. You're going to select yes. The date to reboot, you're going to pick what days you want to automatically reboot, which here is every day. 1 a.m. is what we have. This is military time, so make sure you keep that in mind when you are setting this up. You can have it logged, and then this is just your time zone that you'd want to have correct in order to reboot. Now, one thing to very much keep in mind is set this time at a point that you will not be using it. 1 a.m. is kind of close for us, and that was the reason I was coming in here. Is I'm actually going to change this to 3 a.m. on ours, because there's nothing worse than being in the middle of doing something, using the net, and it reboots and everything goes off and you're like, what's going on? So make sure that is a time that you won't be using the system, and 3 a.m. is time that I will not be using the system. So then you just come down here and hit apply. It will apply your settings and you're good to go from that point. It will start rebooting your machine at whatever time you specify. So I know some of you probably have other routers or Ubiquiti, or like a Ubiquiti router. The other routers, there's many of them out there, as you guys well know. Check in your administration section to see if you can do an automatic restart. Now the Ubiquiti, I know we have a couple subscribers that use those routers. So here's the thing, with those, you really don't have to reset those often unless it is for like a firmware update or something like that. Now, if you really want to do that as a quick thing for you, you can go into your task scheduler and use this command here in order to get that to reboot. Now, that being said, if you really want us to do a video on the Ubiquiti router and how to do that, make sure you drop a comment down below. We can get that set up on how to do it. Alright guys, I hope this video was useful to you in some way, and if it was, please make sure you make a comment on what you think. Hit that, smash that like button. And from there, guys, remember, the day's what you make it. So let's make it a good one.